Hello YouTube. I know it's been a while. Almost a year now. Holy. But I've been working on something pretty cool. I've given myself a challenge to make an RPG game on Roblox. And yes, obviously going from this to this is not easy, and the reason why this video took so long, I've learned a lot throughout this development process. I've learned how to animate, save data, create NPCs, and modeling in Blender. Not only that, I'll be showing you guys some resources that will hopefully help you guys out in your own journeys as well. Now with that all being said, let's get into the video. Now before jumping in, I needed to see what I was getting myself into, and I checked some code in open source games. I quickly noticed that this is way out of my skill set. I needed a little bit more practice before doing this. So as a quick challenge before working on it, I wanted to make another small game, which will be similar to the heist mod from Minecraft. It's one of my favorite mod packs, and I wanted to be able to do what the camera, alarm, and ability system does. This will also be a great opportunity to learn a little bit of GUI as well. Unfortunately, I don't have a building montage, but I just use basic parts and decals. And after around 1 or 2 weeks, I can finally call the game complete, as it kinda works. As intended. Okay. Surprisingly, making this game only required me to learn a little bit of GUI code, and here's some useful videos on that. And for everything else, I just quickly looked over some Roblox forums. Playing through the game, I can already see improvements in my coding skills. Now for the RPG game. I wanted this to be a simple game that is intended to be more of a learning experience and shouldn't take a lot of time. The main things I want to learn from this is the Roblox pathfinding system, the data storage, making an inventory system, and a combat system. There's going to be other systems that will be explained further down the video as well. The first thing I worked on was the pathfinding system. I used Roblox forums and this video to help me understand how the system works. And now I need to use this pathfinding system to make the NPC be able to follow where the player is. This is where things start to fall apart. There are so many videos about making this type of NPC, but most of them are just buy this code, or it's just super messy, or even outdated. And this has led me to spend a full month every day fixing and rewriting the pathfinding code to make it so that the NPC can just chase the player. And the outcome is always these three things. The NPC is freaking out, the NPC is just not using the pathfinding code, or the NPC is just super slow. And this is one of the main reasons why this video took so long to come out in the first place. Because after all of that, I burnt out for a couple months. Then I randomly got recommended a video from Yellow Mustang. This video shows how to make a night NPC, and while I was watching this video, I was like, wait, this is exactly how I want my NPC to be like. The NPC doesn't have to constantly use a pathfinding system. He also uses a raycast in his pathfinding system. This creates an invisible laser, and we can use this to see if anything's breaking a line of sight between our NPC to the player. If there's nothing, we can just simply chase the player. If the line of sight is broken, however, we have to use the pathfinding system. This completely fixed my NPC system. And this was around the same time when I was learning module scripts as well. And somehow I managed to create a modular pathfinding system. After getting that to work, I decided to start working on the weapon code. This one is fairly simple. I studied off of the Roblox default sword. Surprisingly, you can learn a lot from reading other people's code. Also, you can see that I used Dark Souls animation as reference. And now for the inventory and data store system. I will say, if you're working on a Roblox game that will save data, please use Profile Store. This makes things so much easier, and it's super secure. Don't think it's cheating too, because nearly every single game uses this, and it's just way too good to not use it. The inventory system? I actually learned all on my own, which is pretty crazy to think about. I used some videos to help me out with the GUI, but the code is all on me, which is probably why it kinda looks pretty off at certain parts. Though, here are some videos that can help you guys out if you do want to make an inventory system. Now, after all the main systems are complete, it's time to make the map. After all that building, I also worked on a couple other systems at the same time, and if you guys are trying to get to the resources I've been putting up on screen, all the links will be down in the description. Now finally, I'll be showing you guys how all these systems work together. And after a lot of debugging, I finally call this game complete. Yes, both games I created in this video do have an interesting GUI design, a lot of bugs, and a very blocky and newbie design, but I still did what I wanted to do, which is to learn how to make an RPG game on Roblox. Definitely a huge jump from the last game, but it was very worth it. Now I will be switching to Unity from now on. I believe it's the best choice to switch now after getting introduced to making games, and I'm not a huge fan of Roblox at the moment. Definitely I will be posting videos on shorter topics so that the videos don't take forever to come out, and hopefully the next one comes out within a month. Until then, have a good day.